Jeff the Landshark has definitely become my favorite strategist to play, and a class that I tend to play mostly anyway. So I will probably be playing more Jeff than anyone else in the roster, but you should know how to play him too, and here's all the secrets of playing Jeff the Landshark. Now, just a quick rundown of Jeff's abilities. He has two primary attacks. One is a heal, Joyful Splash. The other is a DPS, Aqua Burst. His ultimate is called It's Jeff, which is a giant tornado. You'll see that soon enough. His traversal is called Hide and Seek. He has a healing bubble, and he also has a passive called Oblivious Cuteness, which will stop him from taking critical hits and probably save you once or twice in a match. He has two team-up abilities. The first one's with Namor or with Luna. It's called Frozen Spitball, which converts Aqua Burst into a frozen icicle. And finally, just like Rocket, he can hop on Groot's shoulder and take a ride in the ability called New Friends. Now, one of the great things about Hide and Seek is it allows you to get places faster to use that joyful heal. That left click heal, but you can switch over to Aqua Burst Battle, take out an opponent, start healing them back up. Easy peasy. Now just remember, whether using Joyful or Aqua Burst, the moment you run out of ammo on either one, you will have to reload and won't be able to switch back to the other one until you eat this nice tasty fish. Now, if you're running behind, you always have the possibility to throw in healing bubbles. You only get a couple of them, and they do have their own timer before they need to reload, so be very cautious of when you use them. They're going to be one of those things that you kind of use as a last resort because they do take 5 seconds to reload for each one, and they do a lot of healing, so they can really keep a Vanguard or a strategist up in the last second. Also, unlike your other heal, Joyful, you can eat your own bubbles if you need to, even underground. Now, finally, his ultimate is called It's Jeff. And you can activate this while in Hide and Seek. It'll suck up everyone that's in it, whether it's your team or theirs. So if you know where the end of the map is, spit those guys out and get those KOs. Or if you need to use it on your own team, go ahead and do that to get them to safety. Now, the reason I like Jeff is because he does enough DPS that you can defend yourself, but he does a lot of healing, and it's been buffed since the last time we've got a chance to play him live. So if you only play Jeff during his short period when he was introduced with Thor during the beta, his healing is drastically higher. His steady stream does almost twice the healing it did previously. His bubbles do a much more stronger heal. And you don't get any fall off when being underground, which you did see a little bit of that in the original. Now, they made Jeff a much better healer, which is absolutely important, but he still does pretty solid damage with his water bullets. So those make him a pretty solid. He also has the opportunity to flank heal or flank DPS if you need him to as a strategist with his ability to just basically swim right through the walls. And it allows him to get to higher levels if you either need to escape or you need to be able just to heal your off duelist. A lot of duelists have abilities now to get high. Hawkeye, Moon Knight, just to say a few. And those are the most recent ones, which you probably haven't got a chance to play yet. So if you need to get up there and start healing some of those duelists that are getting to higher places, Jeff is one of the few strategists that can get you there. And he has very high flexibility for where he wants. Also, getting underground is a great way to avoid damage if you need to regroup and make sure that you're doing what you need to do. Now, as a Jeff the Landshark main, I find it as a strategist, he is not the strongest healer. If you're looking for that as your primary role as a strategist, you're not going to out-heal Luna, you're not going to out-heal Mantis, and you're not going to out-heal Loki. But you will have more flexibility and more ability to get places that those strategists cannot. And that's what makes him good. He's a great secondary strategist. If you see the group already has another strategist, that's definitely a main healing strategist, like a Rocket, like a Luna, even Adam Warlock to a degree, you're safe to go with Jeff, and then you can kind of move in between doing some DPS to the opposing team and healing everyone else, leaving bubbles for the vanguards as they try to push back, or leaving bubbles in interesting places for the duelists who are trying to flank, or being able to get to those places that other strategists can't. This is by far the most viable character in the strategist lineup for getting to being an in-between between a duelist and a strategist. And I love that about Jeff. And if you're going to play him, you're going to have a lot of fun because, one, he's adorable, and two, he's just got a lot of fun voice lines. He can make a lot of big plays, and he can also clear points with that ultimate, as you saw, as the whirlpool will suck in everything. You can also use the whirlpool defensively if you need to get your entire team out and spit them to safety and heal them back up. So there is flexibility both offensively and defensively with Jeff. So now that Marvel Rivals is live, go ahead and enjoy that Jeff the Landshark action, because I know I sure will be.